Row, row, row your boat gently
Row,
down the
row, row your
stream.
boat
Merrily,
gently down the
merrily, merrily,
stream.
merrily, we are
Merrily,
kind of
merrily,
key.
merrily, what?
What happens when a star falls and gets stuck halfway?
What?
Constipation. That was horrible. So, greetings, Earthlings. Nanu, nanu. I mean, yeah, whatever. There are buttons on this shirt that I am taking for granted. I should be ashamed. I'll send them an apology letter later on.
The button
Forgot
company.
to get their address. Shit. Taxi! I was hoping for a cab to take me away to Neverland. But cabs don't really go to Neverland.
No.
That was silly. And I know better than to act silly.
Oh, we can do the Masonic wiggle dance. I heard something crunch.
Okay. Masonic Wiggle Dance hurts. I'm too old for the Masonic Wiggle Dance. Okay. So, we are trying to be extra silly to kind of celebrate and say thank you to our first 100 subscribers. We just started this channel a month ago, or I just started this channel a month ago and told her about it, and she was like, "You did what?" And not really. We talked about this for a while, and just kind of wanted to give other possibilities a chance, and at the same time, make sure we had our all of our shit straight before just delving into this as crazy people.
Crazy.
Um,
I was crazy once.
Put me in a rubber room.
I died in that rubber room.
I hated that rubber room. It buried me.
What?
It buried me with flowers. When flowers grew up.
When it grew down. When it grew down. Back and forth across the nose. That made me crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room.
Those bastards.
Oh, that was almost.
Not,
That might have almost seemed planned out, or
it was.
rehearsed, or
I've been at work all
thought
day.
of, or
What?
powered by brains. Dun, dun, dun.
I left those at the office.
Um, so yes, if you were looking for fancy people with lots of gold and like glowy shit on them, we are not the guides you're looking for.
I don't like gold.
Just one horrible thing after another. What the hell's wrong with me tonight?
It's Tuesday.
Let's get a $2 hookah. It's $2 hookah Tuesday.
Oh man, I missed $2 tacos at the Rum House.
I thought that's what that meant.
What?
I used to pass around as a teenager. Mind straight in the good. What?
What?
Okay, so didn't we have like a thing to talk about?
Thank you to the first 100 subscribers.
Yes, thank you very much. We hope getting out important information hasn't been too painful to listen to. I do tend to pause my thoughts and kind of filter them a whole lot for the younger viewers, 40 to 50. Uh, but anyway, what I wanted to possibly bring up was I just figured out the part of the internets with the emails is them letter messages, the electromessage electromessagatings. This is so wrong. Um. Anyways, uh, I had a bunch of emailification on my digital letterbox, and the emailifications had questions, and I was gonna answer some of them questions here tonight. Yeah. So hold my beer and watch this shit.
We ain't from the South.
I have never met a Southerner. I don't even know where I was going with that. I was like the shortest joke I ever heard. I don't even know if I want to tell this one.
Nice.
I'll uh, I'll change it from Russian to Samoa. It's supposed to be Russian, so you just pretend it's Russian, but I'll say it's Samoan, so I won't have actually told the offensive joke about Russians. Just translate for yourself. Boy, that's just a horrible cop out. But I'm going through. I'm going through with it. I'm going through with it. Samoan women are like buses.
Oh.
That's it. But the thing, we were going to talk about a thing with the stuff
Pudding pops.
from that place that time. You were there. You were that guy with the hair. Yeah, and you had that thing with you. Oh, that was so cool. I was glad you brought that. What?
Who?
How many cookies?
Purple, because aliens don't wear hats.
Yes. Yes. Giant forehead. Okay. um. Yeah. So I hope you laughed in anger. I mean, in pity. I mean, in entertainment utilitarianism ish. This. Her.
Brewer?
Better.
Federer?
We had a point to this, and it was going to be answering emails. I mean, the electronic letterbox messages. Electronic letterbox messages. I'm not completely incompetent. I just play an incompetent person on fake TV.
Keep telling yourself that here.
You hold the yellow teeth of science. Um,
Really? Answering questions.
huh? What? Ah, giant forehead. Oh my god. I'm not an alien. Yeah. Bouncy. Hey, look, I'm an online conspiracy theorist. Barack Obama's the Antichrist. What? Pulled my string on talk. Okay. Damn it, Putin. No, anyways, really, like, I keep remembering it and just digressing on purpose because I'm a fucking silly bastard if you haven't, caught on that by now. No. Okay, so the funnest questions that I got were about the stars and the edge. So that'll probably be up in the title despite all this silly bullshit. And, well, dear, what can you tell the kids about the older kids, the stars? What do we step taking her off guard? Look at this. Someone who has worked a long, hard day and is now caught off guard by a random question.
Yes, I've been working bankruptcy cases all day. Sorry. Me.
I might have seen that. All right. Let me ask you this: What did the stars start doing about 4 years ago? That
They-
was rather interesting.
Dancing, changing color, moving. Responding to you.
Are you getting enough oxygen, dear? Oh, she doesn't want to hurt me on camera. That's sweet. Thank you, baby.
I can't have witnesses.
That's right. She's Serbian. She's better. She's smarter than that. They think this shit through. Watch the fuck out.
I think maybe that's why they try to pin premeditated murder on Serbians so often. Because we think this shit through.
Right. Used to be kind of a gag back in old Europe. Anyways. So, what happened when I walked down the balcony that one day when we were staring at that interesting constellation?
Our triangle,
Yeah, our triangle.
it followed you from one end of the balcony to the other.
These things happen from time to time. Hmm. Where else did we see stars?
Here.
No, then ago.
Then I go.
Then ago. Back at the
in
the ghetto.
the ghetto. Yes,
In the ghetto.
we lived in the ghetto. We saw Hogyoku. That's I know. I'm sorry. That's another story for another day.
We tend to describe things in the nearest movie or cartoon like reference, and
We're big bleach fans.
we saw.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if I can find a drawing of it. Tell them about the orbs.
Orbs pop up out of nowhere, and I'm not talking about little dust particles that you get to catch in the light beam of your in the light beam of your camera. Yeah, camera. Like little orbs that will appear, float around in front of you, and then phew, disappear. And other people have seen this too.
As seen on 6/30/2011, and apparently saw this place in her dream on 1st of July. And
Oh yeah, and we saw the Hogyoku on June 30th, 2011. Yeah. I'm re-emphasizing. There's a method to my madness. A madness in my method. Shh.
So, long story short, after the stars just started visually saying, "Look at me," and kind of entertaining us, we kind of started to commune with them. And I began to see reality in a whole new way. I mean, really, kind of everything is a spiritual thing. Like everything. This cup of coffee is a spiritual. Well, I mean, especially coffee. Coffee is definitely a spirit. Oh, blessed art, coffee.
Blessed art coffee drinkers.
Hallowed is thy aroma. Mm. So, remember when the little tiny, as the sun would set before the stars actually came out, all the little things that were racing around.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever get to see any of them like land?
It's actually solid now.
All right, so I'd be sitting outside just before sunset. I think it was 3 days in a row, and seeing this very wild pattern in the sky. These little tiny glowing blue orbs. And I used to sit and try to map them out different ways until. And this was kind of during the cool down periods between these weird battles I was having with what seemed to be very powerful demons. And with awareness of the idea that I might be fighting something that was telling me a false name for itself. The subsequent events confirmed that that wasn't the case. But I would have proceeded the same either way, because calling out the parent of a lesser demon is just as much good as calling out that demon. And I suppose I'll try to post another attempt at an upload of what showed up on video when I was not releasing the fallen one, but putting basically teaching him a lesson of what you wish for. And I risk revealing too much if I go any further with that. But some interesting little anomalies did show up on video, um, especially in the previous weeks to this. All the stuff that we saw together outside on the freaking balcony. And then one day we need to like actually think about this before I give a long version detailed out about all the little events and everything. We were outside just kind of UFO watching and storm watching. These weird things had kind of been causing different colored spiritual pressure in the clouds during these wicked fucking lightning battles. And I had no inkling that I was having anything to do with it. But I knew that God was at the time fighting this crazy fucking battle in the sky above us. And it was playing out metaphorically in our lives in a whole lot of different ways too. And just as we started to really grow close through all of this, we were outside and disappeared. So I'm talking big, whole field of vision that's here. Okay. And it came in from that pillar of thunderstorms that had been forming in the same place for about I don't know, at least a week. And I have videotapes of right before it came, but when you see an interdimensional overlapping reality with seven archangels surrounding it, and this erased part is supposed to be like a glowing mist, which just kind of instantly rang as, "Hey, look, that's the light of creation." I don't know why we both just kind of knew it, and this is what I'd referred to in a previous vision as the whale cloud. This appeared to me for the first time this lifetime, right after I saw the Passion of the Christ, with only two other people in the theater on a weekday. It was interesting. I parked outside, and I parked around back because I just kind of had a feeling it was going to be emotional for me. And at the time, I was very active in the church I was in. But what happened to me after I saw that, I didn't expect, and I did not dwell on it either. Like, so this whole thing is not some kind of self-induced trip that I'm on, right? But I saw, and I have this cloud on video. Okay, I saw this cloud for the first time, and for some reason, without like a language or anything being transferred into my brain, like I didn't hear a voice or anything, but I just kind of saw that and like knew it was pointed at me, and I said, "No, you got the wrong guy." And I just sat there and listed all the reasons why I am the wrong guy, and fucking cried for about 2 hours. But because I mean, I was Christian. I am a Christian. I don't know how to say it anymore. I like I said, if I'm crazy, God wanted me to fucking go crazy. And subsequently, it's been like that was the page I was on like 3 years ago. Subsequently, it's been demonstrated to me that I don't just imagine things and they happen. I make calculating decisions and they happen around the fucking world. I don't know why or how, but I don't have any other explanation for it. I know some fucking alien didn't come down in a spaceship and give me this fucking power, or this wisdom, or this memory. I mean, this memory I've had my whole life. I just used to tell myself that it was dreams because it didn't make any fucking sense. Because I was a Christian, and you're not supposed to believe in those things as a Christian. Like, for starters, blasphemy. Hello. After this appeared, I kind of like it was just the cloud. The little guy right there wasn't there yet. But we both watched him walk out. He walked like me, and I kind of looked over at her, and I was like, "Oh wait, so if that really was Lucifer, and that's me up there, then I'm oh oh." And palms are sweating just thinking about it. I mean, anybody who thinks it's fun to pretend they're fucking what I have to be. this is not fun. Being a fool. And basically, no matter what I did, no matter how I acted, let's face it, I'd be a fool to plenty of people. It's not fun. Feeling the weight of the responsibility of everything in real time. Not fun. And having to remember things for the benefit of humanity that involve some very painful memories also surfacing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's interesting. Don't get me wrong. It's fascinating. Not fun. So, what did you make of that whole experience when we saw that?
Experience when we saw that.
But since then, I'm trying to get her to talk. She's nervous as hell on camera. Like she's just trying to like be calm and quiet, but she doesn't really. I'm just like, um, here the world's falling apart. We don't have a fucking choice. It is. So we don't. That whole free will thing. That's more y'all's thing, not so much our thing. All right, I'll make it easy. How did the television show Once Upon a Time come to be?
You want to know love story, our story? You said you were gonna make me a show. You told me to name it. You snapped your fingers. I believe we covered this.
That was our little test thing we did in the middle of the night one night. That didn't go well at all.
I don't project my voice very well. Like you said, I don't like to be heard. I'm more of a behind the scenes. See, I'm more of a behind the scenes kind of person.
Row, row, row.
The Ganges.
All right. So what are some of the other ones? Like basically, we'd have questions. I would know there is no historical record of this thing, so I would basically select among my children who did not fucking rebel and ask them to see to it that certain truths were known. Okay? Even if they had to be made in fucking Disney movies. I wanted to make her two movies about her sister so she could make an objective choice on whether or not to reconcile with her.
Oh,
That was Frozen.
let it go. Do you
You
want to
named that
build
one
a
too.
snowman?
We were listening to Madonna.
Build a snowman.
Oh, and what's the other one? Horn chick.
Maleficent.
Maleficent, yes. Oh, yes. You see, a lot's changed in the present reality as opposed to the reality that existed up until this point. And this happened on, I believe, like 7/7/11. And although I recorded things before and after it, this thing came out, I kind of, I confirmed with you that no, we should have some respect. And See, like, kind of big, weird pyramid line started forming out of this giant fucking thunderstorm that had been over there for days in the same place. Other patterns moving around. It just stayed there again. And we started noticing these. And as soon as I counted 7 of them, and bear in mind, all the while kind of fighting this astral battle for reasons I would make this video tired too long to explain all of them. But basically, when I got done counting the 7 archangels and kind of realizing they were archangels, this all lit up and the blue cloud appeared, the whale cloud appeared right in the middle of it. Me and her dropped to our knees. Her and I, excuse me, dropped to our knees.
Not willingly either. It was like forceful.
Like, you'd have to watch Bleach. And, like, that's the only thing I've ever seen explain spirit pressure on the astral plane effectively. But this was that kind of spirit pressure times billions on our porch. And that's when I was like, wait, if that's me and that was Lucifer that's me, that means I'm, oh. She just kind of looked at me and almost patted me on the head condescendingly with her eyes and said, I think you and your father should have a talk. Is that what you said?
I don't think I even said anything. I just walked inside. Probably. You were doing that a lot.
Yeah. You want to tell them about the glowing?
Oh, when you scared the crap out of me when I was getting ready for work that day? Holy shit. I'm in the bathroom in our apartment. Like waiting tables on. I'm in the bathroom, doing my hair and my makeup, getting ready for work, and he's standing in the doorway talking to me. All of a sudden, bright blue. All I saw was like phase out and bright blue, and I dropped my brush and jumped like 3 feet back. And then bam, everything was back to normal again.
Like about heat.
Mm.
So, the reason I went on this wild tangent after explaining the way the exact manner in which the stars of heaven fell unto the earth was so that I would at least have a little bit of credibility when I did explain the following. Credibility, or you probably might think we're both batshit fucking crazy. I don't give a shit either way.
Well, my doctor did give me crazy pills today.
You're watching this crap. Lexapro is not a crazy. She's on a lady pill, and it's supposed to counteract the lady
It's
pill.
not a lady pill. I'm on the lady shot. There's a difference. I don't take a pill every day. I take a shot once every 3 months.
I don't understand these modern technologies. Your lady shots and your crazy pills. I am not on crazy pills, though I, probably should be.
Last doctor you saw seems to think you should.
Thanks.
I thought he was kind of crazy his damn self. He couldn't take a joke to save his life.
Which doctor was this?
This is the one we saw off of was Perkins or Essen or something like that back in January.
Oh,
the crazy man with a really nice wife, but he was just dry as sandpaper, man.
I'm like, when the hell did I see a doctor? Uh, my review. Oh, I told him, no, I'm not crazy. I can prove to you the world's flat.
The look on his face was priceless. I really wish that I would have
And
like had my
priceless.
video camera going, just in my lap.
Okay. Yeah, so
Sorry.
basically I have what's written down as post-traumatic stress disorder. Um, I tend to cause massive electronic equipment failures when I get angry.
Cell phones included.
um, so, anyways, the stars. Yeah, the stars. Stars. This is not a star. This is closest thing you're ever going to see to a galaxy. Um, and that's kind of what we are. We are a galaxy.
Far, far away.
That is when one star finds another star. A whole bunch of little baby stars.
Be jealous. Just kidding.
Um, if you find yourself drawn to a particular star, that's probably the star of your ancestry. If you are an awakened Parthan, I can speak English. I hooked on phonic work for me.
Y'all see why I married him, right?
What? Sorry, I drifted. Um, what?
Save the kitten!
Ah!
He's not
I didn't mean to scream at you, little kitten. You scared me. I thought she was gonna throw you on my face and make you claw my skin.
Oh, is that what that is? Need to go.
Sorry, we're still recording this shit. Oh yeah, stars.
Stars. Leadership.
Didn't even get my mouth open.
Kittenship.
Kittenship. Kitten Kingdom. Oh, speaking of kitten kingdoms, the edge of the flat Earth. Okay, so second star to the right and straight on until morning. Sounds like a silly fucking fairy tale to you. You don't remember Peter Pan. That's because Peter Pan made you forget. Peter Panthea. Science.
Brilliant.
Acting. Science. Acting. Same thing. Lately, are you getting enough oxygen? Smoking my eyes. My eyes are not getting enough oxygen. Okay, so stars. No, the edge of the giant forehead. No, the flat Earth. That would be a ball. You are not here. You are on a flat Earth. You have a sun, which is the light. It's a fucking light. That's what it is. It's a light. It's a grow light. God said, "Let there be light," and there was.
And it was good.
There wasn't any moon back then. God used to go up at night, keep watch, separated the light from the darkness. He separated it, kept watch over his children at night. That's why the sun is above the pyramid, not the actual all-seeing eye. The all-seeing eye reflects the sun. The sun shines through it. That's the metaphor of the ancient interpretation of the pyramid. Somebody should check and see if that's still written down somewhere. So, around the edge, where this sun's light does not reach, you have two options. You have possibility of other stars, or you have mechanical expansion. By mechanical expansion, I mean technological solutions to the need for colonization. And it's not my business really who's done that. Um, I can tell you who was the most prepared when the whole thing got started. That's Russia. Who has the most to gain from the Earth being a ball? That's Russia. Who can turn the United States into radioactive ashes? According to Russian media, they're feeding the Russian people. Right now, it's Russia. So, wondering what's beyond the edge, the reason I say it's not really my concern, because it's none of your fucking business. You haven't even gotten this much correct. Why should you be allowed to plant new beanstalks? Why should new suns grow for you? Okay, 4242. I guess that's a sign. Let it go.
Once again, thank you to our first 100 subscribers.
Yes, thank you. We hope this was remotely informative, and if not, you had a good laugh at our expense. Because, you know, if we can't save your souls, at least we can help your hearts a little. Um, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you very much. Y'all beautiful crowd. Take it easy, but don't take it all.
And don't forget, we have an upcoming documentary that will hopefully be uploaded this weekend on what actually happened in Yugoslavia. And for those of you who don't know, which is probably most of you, that's my home country. So,
Yeah, people really, like, in light of the fact that the Cold War hasn't ended, we need to basically just go through some of the major historical events, and most of them, Yugoslavia. Thanks, y'all. Have a good night.
night.